Hey guys, it's your boy Mark, back with another video here with yet another 2022 movie thoughts. And this is actually going to be on a documentary. Yep, a documentary. Woo! Becoming Ric Flair. This is on Peacock. If you guys got Peacock in the US, you guys can watch this, or go onto torrent sites and watch it there. I watched Woooooo Becoming Ric Flair, and that was actually a really good documentary. I honestly just put it on to get it over with, honestly, just so I could get another review for movie up. I'm really trying to crank down on these, by the way, before the year ends, because my unwritten rule that I can't review movies. I can only review movies during the release year, and I wasn't really planning on watching this, so I saw it was up, so I thought, why not? And Woooooo Becoming Ric Flair, great documentary, very inspiring. It's a typical documentary, if you're like a hardcore Ric Flair fanatic, even I wouldn't say I'm like a hardcore, I do love Ric Flair, of course, but I knew a lot of this, a lot of the stuff that was in this documentary, basically you go from his birth and you go through his wrestling career, when he met Ken Patera, when he met Dusty Rhodes and all that, and was hanging out with them, and how he was in a really horrible plane crash. And there was a hilarious story about the plane crash, by the way. I think the guy's name was Jimmy Valentine or something, and they were crashing the plane, and he was sitting next to the pilot, and he was slapping him across the face to get him to wake up, and to hopefully be more in control of the plane. That was hilarious. And then he thought he was never going to wrestle again after that. And of course, 6 months later or something, he was wrestling again, and he was just doing all sorts of great stuff. And he's had such a phenomenal, amazing career. The 16-time world champion, Richard Flair. Even there, Richard Flair and Ric Flair, kind of two different people. Yeah, and I love how the interview ended. So there's Richard Flair and Ric Flair. Who am I talking to? And then the cuts. Awesome. This was a great documentary. The part when it talks about, trigger warning, by the way, when it talks about when his son Reed passed away, that honestly made me cry a little bit. And especially when you hear the 911 call and you hear Ric Flair pleading the ambulance, pleading 911 to go there. That was so heartbreaking, man. It really was. And to hear from 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. he was drinking, not exercising. That was so sad. And I love the part when he's talking about when he won the Royal Rumble. That was such an awesome part. And you see the interview of him backstage before the match. Hey, what number did you draw in the Rumble? Well, I drew number 3. And it doesn't matter either way which number I drew, because I'm winning this thing, or whatever it was he said. That was a really cool interview. And the way that they kind of framed the moment he won, so awesome. And he's cheated death. He got struck by lightning, and to this day he's still exercising. And even they acknowledge, even though Peacock is doing stuff with WWE, they acknowledge that yes, he did wrestle again after WrestleMania 24. And this was a great documentary, honestly. I'd probably give it a 9 out of 10. That was great stuff. If you guys have seen this documentary, please let your boy know what you think. And if you enjoyed hearing your boy's thoughts, please let him know. I'd very much love to hear what you thought. And hope you enjoyed my review thoughts on Woooooo Becoming Ric Flair. Good stuff. And you got interviews from celebrities in this too, like Mike Tyson, Hulk Hogan, Post Malone was in this for a little bit as well. even like old archived interviews too. That was really cool. And yeah, so this was good stuff. If you guys ever, yeah, like I said. Anyway, that's my thoughts on Woooooo. Oh, sorry. Let me lick my lips. Woooooo! Becoming Ric Flair. Hope you enjoyed, y'all. And peace out, y'all.